Hello Libra, welcome to your Astroflower reading for the month of April. Loads of things going on in the collective. We did a collective reading on this channel and boy was that amazing. What a great message that came out of that. This is the start of the logical revolution. We saw that in the 3 monthly on the equinox reading as well, but certainly on this monthly reading it's going to be really telling, and I would have thought it's going to be telling later on between the 11th and the 21st of April. There's going to be a change in attitude, not just in the collective, but in us individually and how we interact with each other. Without further ado, thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a lovely reading. Let's just get straight in here. This is your overall energies. These are the karmic messages for your relationship side. This is one for your karmic messages for your material side, business, job, projects, etc. Then we got week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 on both sides, and we're also sort of connecting in here is how the universe is influencing this karmic message, how your past selves are influencing your karmic message, what your future self is trying to help you with, and also how you connect to that collective and the overall outcome of the month. Okay, without further ado, let's just get into Libra here. So Libra, your overall energy for the week, the Knight of Pentacles, it's starting on that. The overall energy is about the long-term journey, keeping your eyes and fixed on the goals, on that longer term journey. As I say, it's also the Knight of Pentacles is about planting seeds as you go. So as you gradually go down your path, you're actually planting seeds which will bring you fruits in the future. And this is a slow process, but as you know, as you go further along, you're going to be harvesting these fruits of these seeds as you go forward. So I would really concentrate on the here and now, concentrate on doing a good job, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, getting things done in the right and proper way. You're very good at that, Libra. You've got that mental energy which is second to none. You are pure air, Libra, compared with everybody else. And yes, I think this is where you're going to connect. This is your karmic message here, and your karmic message is to connect with your relationships that are around you, people that you you might well sort of love. There could be family, friends, community, could be your partner as well, but it's good quality activities with the people that are around you, getting involved in a social sort of network when it concerns with what you love in life and how you share those activities with the people around you. I think it's almost being very physical with the people that are around you. And that could mean sort of as simple things of going for a walk with your friends, going out for a meal, just doing things that sort of really connect them on a physical level, basically. And that's what your karmic message is, to sort of like recognize the good quality sort of connection that you do have with people. And when you recognize that, the more you can have loads of fun out of the situation. Let's see what's going on the first week. So the first week about your relationships here is we've got the 7 of Pentacles, nurturing that. That's that physical connection again. We've got Pentacles, and that's all we've got at the moment. Pentacles for you. And I think it's getting involved. You know, it's very good. You know, you can sort of say love is a very conceptual sort of thing, but also it's a very physical thing. It's how you know, there's love through action rather than love through words. And you are a bit of the wordsmith. And this is asking you to do something that you're not necessarily used to. And I think you're actually going to enjoy it, because I think you're really good at it. A lot better than you actually think, maybe. But making those connections with people and actually physically doing things going to give you merit. And I think people are going to realize what good quality friend you are, good quality partner you are, or good quality family member you are. And nurturing those sort of relationships in the first week, I think, is a really good idea. Going from the beginning, so going for the first week up to the 7th, 8th, 9th of April. The second week, And the second part of it is the Page of Cups. Yeah, it's sometimes Page of Cups can be a little bit dreamy and sort of stuck up in the head and stuck up your head in the clouds in a way. But also it's a case of believing in miracles, believing in that whole dream of connecting with life with other people. And it's good to dream sometimes, but obviously to keep it real and realistic. And I think you will do looking at the volume of pentacles that you've got here. But on that second week, I think it's going to give height, with the connections that you're going to find you've got with people. I think it's going to give wings to your dreams, basically, by the sounds of it, and help you really sort of look at life in a very sort of open way and kind of say, why not? Why not? And it's learning about this process, learning about engaging your dreams in your world around you. We got more pentacles on your relationship side, and this is the 9 of Pentacles. So this is about the fruits, as I was saying, on a long-term journey of the Knight of Pentacles, as he sort of plants those seeds as he goes, or as they go, and the fruits are coming out by the end of the 3rd week. And this is where we're coming into that 14th to the 21st of April. This is this changing of logic. I think you're going to get a lot of sort of payback, or sort of sort of credit that's that you're due in regards to your relationships, in regards to sort of fruitful bits of your relationships, really connecting with people in a really honest way. And I think you're going to feel very much at home and very much at ease, which is going to allow you to dream. And those dreams out that second week can really come to some sort of fruition in the future. And as you work into this new logic and how you connect with people, I think as well you're also going to find that you're connecting with people that are there for the long term, that are there for the good for you, but also for the good for the collective, as it were. Connecting with people, so in a sense where you feel like they're providing fruits for you as much as you're providing fruits for them. I think you're going to feel really happy and at home and wholesome. It's almost as if you're going to discover that laugh that comes right from inside the belly, that you can feel really, really at peace and at one with your situation that is around you. And look at that, you've got the Queen of Swords at the overall outcome. So the universe is trying to help you to nurture these good quality relationships that you have with people, allow you to dream about good possibilities for tomorrow. It doesn't seem to be like a one-to-one relationship going on here. I really think this is much more to do with how you connect with the general people around you, with your friends, with your community, with your family. And this Queen of Swords here, she's got all the elements at her back. So the elements are helping her to push on. The elements are encouraging her to move on. And she has got direction. She's giving that direction and giving that heads up of where she's going, having a very clear vision of what she should be going, where she should be going in life in regards to her relationships. It's as if, like, in this 2 weeks here, you understand how the dreams can actually provide those fruits for the future, and how they can stimulate it, and also how you can manifest that future, because you're very good at manifesting. And within the last part of the week, all of a sudden, you're going to be the complete and utter control of how you interact with people. And I think you're also going to be in a position where you can choose to have the relationships that you want, that are beneficial not only to you but also to them. So it's a really good, fair exchange with people that are around you, and it's going to set you off on a path that I think you're going to be really happy with in this coming future. That's what it feels like. I'm just getting a little bit more sort of like on the third eye and the throat chakra and stuff like that, about the manifestations, about these dreams and stuff like that. We will be clarifying with these cards here a little bit later on to see what comes out of it. But connecting to people on a very physical level I think is really important this week, this month for you, because it's going to give you a sense of home, a sense of well-being as the world changes around us. Let's just see what's going on in your material side of life. It's stepping through that portal. This is why I think you've probably got the pentacles all on this side as well. It's connecting with people in a very physical way. It could be networking, but socializing with other people, and also realizing your connections with other people, because your goal on your material side, and this could be your job, your business, your projects and stuff like that, is actually taking it to the next level. And as we go through this logical revolution, this changing aspect that's happening in sort of the 11th to the 21st of April, you're going to have to step up and step through to a completely new dimension. And because it's a logical revolution, you are going to be so good at it, I think. You're going to be in a position because you have that logic within you. You have that mental energy within you. And your karmic messages here on your material side is to don't hold back. Step through that. It's a celebration. It's a real sort of confirming of who you are. The Star card, yeah, I think this side here is going to be, on your financial side, it's going to really take off by the looks of things. Within the first week here, it's all to do with your dreams and aspirations, making sure that they are the goals for your life, your material life, for your job, for your business. If you want something out in life, you're going to need your job or your business to actually reflect that. If you want, say, like a new car, or you want a new property, you're going to have to get the best out of your job or your business in order to get that property. And getting that sort of dream within your material world, it's more sort of a placement of almost feeling happy of where you are, I think, more than anything else. Not necessarily material sort of like job. It could be for some of you, but I think it's more of a case of not satisfaction, but realize kudos. Yeah, kudos for what you're doing. It's like being proud of what you do as well. I think that's what's coming out of it. 10 of Pentacles. There's nothing but pentacles in for here. You know what I mean? It's all to do with it. Obviously, you're stepping up to a whole new level here, Libra. So in your second week here, and this is how your past is. Maybe this is what this Knight of Pentacles is about. You've got a lot of stuff that you've put down in the past. You've got this like karmic credit that's coming to you. And a lot of stuff, a lot of work. You've done some fantastic work over the last year to even 3 years, I think, Libra. And you are due a lot of respect. And you probably don't even know it yourself yet. Your dreams and aspirations and stuff like that seem to be coming to fruition. And you've got, with that 10 of Pentacles, those 2 dogs there that you can see at the bottom, is all to do with faithful connections that you can have within your material world, which is to do with energy as well. It's the amount of energy you've been putting into life. You deserve so much more back, Libra. And it seems like it's payback time. It really does. It seems like it's payback time for you. Really nice. And as that payback comes in, it is like you've got to realize, and this is your karmic mission, your righteous path, you have to step into that new future for you. And it's coming in really quickly. You're going to build really quickly. And these are victories coming in as well. It's a control over the situation, your financial situation and your material life, which is going to empower you enormously. And that empowerment seems to be feeding all onto your relationship side as well. If you've got no money, obviously, you can't go out socializing with your friends. And all of a sudden, you're going to be in a position where you can do that. You can go and visit people if you want to. You can take a bit of a holiday maybe and stuff like that. All of a sudden, you're getting a lot more security in your life. And that is a beautiful thing. And you deserve it, Libra. You really do deserve it. I'm really happy for you. You're going to get success within your material world. And as you do get that success, you're going to get that rite of passage going through that portal. That is what is happening with the change between the 11th and the 21st of April. All of a sudden, you're going to be coming into a new logic. It's going to be coming in very fast. And as it does come in very fast, the rewards that are getting you is almost as like your logic and your past actions are taking you to new lands, to a new paradigm, a new dimension in your life, a new stage in your life, which is all to do with that Chariot card as well. And this six of swords is you're carrying through that. There's a child sitting next to the person who's in the boat there, and that is your almost like your dreams and aspirations for the tomorrow. That star card that you're taking with you, and you're being guided across there because of the past works that you've done. And you've done some great stuff, Libra, and you should know it. You know, you deserve a lot more respect maybe than the world has been giving people at the moment. And you're going to be at the front of the queue to get your rewards. Let's just see what the see if we can get some clarification on all this, and see how it connects to that sort of like that collective reading as well. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles, we got the Two of Pentacles that go along with it. Yet more Pentacles that are coming in for you. It's nothing but that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the whole lot, you know, with a couple of swords thrown in, yeah, a couple of swords thrown in, and yeah, it's you know, only one wands, but 3 swords thrown in, but it's like, you know, it's 2 swords thrown in, but it's that whole sort of thing of being concrete in your life, getting actual concrete results within your life, which seems to be really paying off for you. And it's as you apply yourself and connect with people on a very physical level, this is what's going to bring you the results. It's going to bring you your star, your dream and aspirations. The star card is coming out again. It's all to do with your dreams. You're driving this, Libra. You're really driving this. And if you do drive it, you're going to get the results. And these results are not only going to be beneficial for you, but they're going to be beneficial for everyone that is around you. You've got the Knight of Cups as well at the base there. So obviously things are really coming in for you, coming towards you. You don't necessarily have to push too hard to get this now, because it's what are these past actions that you've done. The Queen of Cups, expressing those emotions that are going to come out of nurturing those past paths. And I think you're going to come out your shell this week, really come out your shell. And all of a sudden, you're going to be in a really beautiful place by the looks of things. Really, really lovely to see. I'm so happy for you, Libra. It's been quite amazing for you. 7 of Cups. Did we not get the 7 of Cups there somewhere? No, okay, we didn't get the 7 of Cups. So this is what I said about your dreams, or daring to dream about miracles, about tomorrow and stuff like that. But there is a case of sort of saying, you know, sometimes you can be a little bit stuck up in the clouds and stuff like that, which this card sort of says. And it's sort of, I think this is more this clarification thing. It's just maybe being a little bit wary of that and recognizing the evident path, recognizing that long-term path that you've been on. Once you start recognizing it, you're going to bring in those fruits, those connections with people, the beautiful relationships that you've been waiting upon for a long time. And all of a sudden, it's going to physically start happening for you. It's no longer going to be a dream. It's going to be part of your reality. Yeah, don't miss these opportunities. Don't miss these fruits that you have around you within your relationships. You know, don't allow your sort of your slight disappointment in the past almost feel like you've been neglected in the past, because you've been doing the work and you're going to get those fruits. And that is what that cup there is all about. There's 3 cups there, which is all to do with the social side of life. You've been putting in a lot into that. And now you need to start having the reward of that Ace of Cups. Did you not get the Ace of Cups somewhere? I thought you did. No, but you've got the Ace of Cups that's coming for you. All of a sudden, you know, we've got Pentacles all the way through here, apart from a sword here and a cup there. But apart from that, we're now getting only but cups. So through that physical side, all of a sudden you're going to get a lot of emotions that's going to be confirmed and come to the surface. Don't miss those opportunities. Don't be scared to take them. Take them fully. Own them. Enjoy it. Connecting with those people that are around you is going to set you free and set you off on a path at the end of April. Ace of Cups. I said it was coming out somewhere. So, you know, we've got that. And this is what is finally coming to. You're going to be living that dream. You're going to be that person. Those dreams and aspirations of the past are all of a sudden going to start actually physically being manifested in your life here by the end of April. And I think you're going to feel really engaged in life, not just on a physical level, but also on a very emotional level within the relationships that are around you, and feel really at home, or just feel really at ease with everything that is around you in your relationships. Let's just see what's going on your material side. So let's see what this portal's all about, where you're going through. Page of Wands. Did we not get the Page of Wands elsewhere? No, it's a Page of Cups. Sorry, I do apologise. The Page of Wands. So it's like, it's that anticipation of going to a new level. And with that anticipation, it's a bit like childlike going off to, remember we all should go on school trips and stuff like that, and used to head off to, you know, could be heading off to a fun fair and everything like that, giving you balance and everything. But heading off to the fun fair and just being excited about going there and doing it. And I think it's being excited about this new paradigm, this new dimension, this new reality that we're moving into. And I think you're going to be really excited about it. And that excitement is going to fuel that dreams and aspirations. You know, I think I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't get the Six of Wands or even the Chariot card there as well, sort of reflecting on the that future. Five of Pentacles, a little bit different. Maybe I think that's good. Sometimes you can worry a lot about the future, Libra, and maybe this is what is holding your dreams and aspirations back. That's not good. You've got the Star card twice here now. Five of Pentacles is the only really bad card that comes out here, or a card that's really holding you back. You could say the Four of Cups, but I don't think so. I think it's just a case of just sort of saying, just don't miss your opportunities. And on this side here, I think this is like, and you get this all the time on the readings, Libra. Don't shoot yourself in the foot here in the first week. Don't let your fears or doubts start, you know, holding you back, basically. And I don't think they will do, because I think life is going to sort of turn around to you and take you by the scruff of the neck and sort of say, no, you've got to go through that. You've got to go through the doors. You've got to go into the new dimension. You've got to go through to that abundance or those resources that you're going to have around you in the second week in order to get what you want, in order to fulfill your dreams and aspirations. Four of Pentacles. So we've gone from the Five of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles. It seems to be weeding out of you. Yeah, I would, you know, I don't think you should spend willy-nilly either, or just frivolously. You know, just, I wouldn't hold on too tightly, but I wouldn't as well sort of just throw your money around. I'd be wise in how you sort of invest your time, money and effort into your jobs and stuff like that. As I say, it's going to be coming in very quickly. And because it's coming in so quickly, that's where the rite of passage comes into play. And once you start realizing you've got all these resources, don't try and hold on to them. Resources are that. They're resourcing you. It's a source of energy that just doesn't stop coming back. The resources, that's what it's all about. And don't hold on to them. It's like blocking a spring up. You don't want to block a spring up because it's going to force its way through whether you like it or not. So I would embrace this resources, but I would spend it wisely if I was you. And sometimes I think it might be in case of spending it wisely may mean spending it on your relationships and investing in your relationships. Let's just see what that Chariot card's on about. I think that comes in with the, with the logical revolution that's happening, and it's coming in very quickly around you, which is going to change. It's going to be a game changer for everybody that is around it. And as I said, I think you're going to own it. I think you're going to be a really good player at this. And being a really good player at this may put you in a position where, people might be looking at you for authority or direction in all of this, because we could see that with the Queen of Swords, which is you, Libra. Not gender specific, obviously, just the Queen of Swords is she thinks a lot more. She analyzes a lot more, which is very much more of a Libran card. And here, as the things come through, you're going to sort of step into your power and own it. You're going to own your future. You're going to be in a position where you can turn around and dictate how you want your future dreams and aspirations to come to the future. But you do have to just sort of don't shoot yourself in the foot in the beginning of the month, basically. It's not worth it, Libra. Go ahead, embrace the future. That's what I say. Okay, let's just see how that Six of Swords plays through. We got the Chariot again. I said it was going to come through here. I think it's coming through. This transition, this rite of passage is going to come through very quickly for you. And it's leading you to a beautiful place. A place where you feel not only empowered, but at home and at ease with everything is around you. Let's just see what's going on for the other. I just want to see what's going on in May because I can't resist it. The Four of Wands, you finally feel at home in that new sort of paradigm going forward. You've got the right passage. We're doing it all over again. So it's just, it's just confirming what we've already know. You're going to be carried through this because you understand the logic. You're going to be a real player here, and you're going to play really well by the looks of things. You just need to not shoot yourself in the foot with your doubts. That's the biggest thing with balance. The problem with the balance is the choice. Once you realise, and this is probably the key, clarifying card of it all. Once you realise that there is no choices in life, choice is an illusion. To sell you a religion or to sell you a political point of view. Once you realise that there is loads of possibilities, yes. But out of those possibilities, once you look at them honestly, you're going to realise that actually it's evident that I should be following that path there. And there's no choice. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's easy. And if it was easy, it'd be very boring. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's easy, but you've got to just embrace the future. Embrace this changing paradigm. Embrace your success, which sometimes you don't like to do. It's a little bit sort of going, am I worthy of it all? Yes, you are, Libra. Very worthy of it, and you should know it. The respect starts at home, starts with you, and you should really respect yourself. Lovely reading, very powerful and under, with a real powerful undertone there in this reading here. And it looks really good for you for the future. Very joyous and very harmonious future for you. And feeling an absolute ease and at one with the world, I think, is coming out for you, which you will love. Thank you very much for being here with us, Libra. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get a lot out of it. I hope it helps you to sort of see clearly and be part of this beautiful future that we can be together. It could be absolutely amazing. So there you go. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.